Ladies and gentlemen, the DCI had decided to summon Kizaazaa and his team due to the skirmishes that happened in Limuru to appear in their Nyeri offices. But it was shocking to see the citizens from Nyeri, wananchi erupted. Mlima ukaripuka jameni. And I'm looking at the country, by the way, and I can tell you, going to 2027, we are likely to lose this nation. The way things are going, things are not going in the right direction. The way William Samoei Ruto and his team are leading this nation, we are likely to actually lose everything, because from where I sit, skirmishes are happening every day. In this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to look at the reason why, in my view, people are erupting, why people are actually restless. Because what followed is songs and dance of Ruto must go, Ruto must go, and the whole of Nyeri town was almost in chaos, total chaos. Why is this happening? It happened in Limuru, it happened now in Nyeri, and Rigathi Gachagua had been stopped to even go to Molo and many other places. So number one, in my view, is because there's a feeling among Kenyans that the state is sponsoring goons. None other than the Gogori member of parliament told us that the goons are being moved from one place to the other. They were moved from, they were transported from Limuru. After finishing in Limuru, they were taken to Molo during the night in lorries. Others were actually put in buses. So people are reacting towards these goons and they are resisting these goons. Number two, in my view, people are feeling that their leaders are being persecuted by the government. People are feeling that Gachagua and his close friends, Akina Kizaazaa, Mushoba, because they were all there, is that they are being punished by the government. And we are going to expect more of this if William Samoei Ruto is going to let his people actually not do their work. The other thing is that when you look at the police have failed in their duty. They are not doing anything. They are just there. People are just being beaten by goons and the government is just watching. And you see, we cannot continue watching our country. We cannot continue looking at our country slide into anarchy. We cannot allow this to continue, because whatever is happening in this country is just a reflection of what is likely to happen as we move towards 2027. There is also the issue of the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. Yes, people are about to react the way they are doing. And whether it is the right, whether they are reacting the right way, maybe only psychologists here who can explain. But from where I sit, I can tell you this is a normal reaction, because many people, especially from Nyeri, if there are people who are feeling bitter, if there are people who are angry with William Samoei Ruto's administration, it is the Nyerians. And you only need to look at what they are posting, only need to listen to them. When you interact with them, when you mingle with them, you realize that the people from Nyeri are the most, people are the angriest, if such if such a word exists. But you see, the pain is just being felt in Nyeri more than in any other part of the country, because that is where Rigathi Gachagua comes from. Because you see, all said and done, our politics is tribal, our politics is regional, our politics has not actually been able to transcend tribalism. The other issue is that, there's a feeling that we are being led by very arrogant leaders. Like yesterday, William Samoei Ruto was telling Kenyans that, telling Kenyans that majority of them have never been to airport. Surely, are you not mocking their poverty, their economic status? Surely, some of these things should not actually be said by our leaders. Because you see, if I may ask you, here, how many of you have been to airport? How many? I think majority have never been to airport. Even if they have never been to the airport, I think it is wrong for the president to say this. So the people are feeling angry because of the way the leaders are addressing them. Remember what Joho said. Joho actually abused Kenyans. Joho said that he's going to go for the people who are actually trolling him in the social media, in Twitter, and he told Kenyans that he belittled Kenyans, those who use Twitter, those who use Instagram, those who use Facebook, those who use YouTube. He belittled them like people who have nothing to do. And I was listening today to Mbaraki Baso when he was giving a presser, when Inject Party was giving a presser. And I think if you listen to what Mbaraki Baso told Joe, I 100% agree with him that the government should have created jobs for these people to be busy. If Joe thinks that these people are very idle, that is why in the social media, then it is the government that Joe serves that has failed. And many other things that Mbaraki Baso said, and they say I agree with him 100%. The other reason why people are reacting the way they are, there is anger, there is pain in this nation. Truth be told. People are angry, people are hungry, people are hopeless. And when you look at the method that the government is employing, you realize, and you agree with me, that the government is not approaching this issue as it should. So when you see people reacting the way they are and sympathizing with their leaders, then know that there is something that needs to be addressed. My fear is that this country is headed to the cliff. My fear is that William Samoei Ruto is killing a mosquito with a hammer. That's the problem with this nation. Because if Gachagua is allowed to immigrate the people, if he's not stopped, because what we are seeing is the state agents trying to stop Rigathi Gachagua, if he's allowed to roam in our state, in our country, I think that's the best thing. If I were the president, I would not actually try to interfere with Rigathi Gachagua. I would tell the security guys to protect Rigathi Gachagua. And you see, when this country is peaceful, when there's peace and tranquility, that is the only time that we can be able to work. But now, look at the country today. We are losing the country simply because people are coming out to defend their own Rigathi Gachagua. So, William Samoei Ruto should change and advise and give instructions to the state agents who are actually trying to punish Rigathi Gachagua. In fact, he should even be given state security, as should be the case to everybody else. Because you see, security is not a privilege, it's a right to every Kenyan. It's a duty of the state to protect all Kenyans. So when you see people reacting like this, it is because they are not happy with what is happening. Because you see, telling these guys to go and report in Nyeri, aren't you provoking the people of Nyeri? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe you can write your opinion in the comment section, and please like the video. Till next time, adios.